few years ago when we had our first child, I was so excited about having our firstborn that I carried them all the time. Every opportunity I could, I was picking them up and playing with them and just heading outside early to give my wife some rest or staying out late or whatever it was. It was just constant movement together. Well, there was a problem with that. One, I hurt my back actually, and it was bothersome off and on for some period of time, and I just could not understand why or how that happened, considering I was a strong, fit, healthy person. And then I started to discover, and a big lesson for me was this rib cage, the largest landmass in your whole body, your sternum, all the ribs that connect to individual vertebra, and it blew my mind the capacity that your rib cage has for influencing health or creating pain. And so there's a couple different ways you can look at this. You have your sternum, and if you look at it, if the bottom part of your sternum is further forward than your top, you're going to have a certain posture. If the top part of your sternum is in front of the bottom part of your sternum, you're going to have a certain posture. But at the bottom of your sternum, the angle of your ribs is going to be indicative of how wide or how closed, they call the infrasternal angle, is going to be. And that determines in large part whether you're stuck open or stuck closed. And you can just even see my spine as that changes. I mean, this gets wild in terms of managing air pressure, exhaling all the way, and what that does to your ribs. So there's a breathing component, and this really sent me down even before that because of working with people with pain and discomfort, but it sent me down my own journey of learning about breathing and breath holding and how you don't really want breathing. That may have a certain value in the meditative community, but not when you're talking about rehabilitation, performance, and just leading a peak energetic life day to day. And it was mind-boggling. So I just wanted to share with you my journey of how I discovered the importance of the rib cage was because I hurt my back carrying my son, and some of the intricacies of the angle of the sternum, the angle at the bottom, and different ways you're breathing and how that can affect your posture and your rib cage position, because I just think it's so fascinating. So this is more about sharing my story with you than it is providing insightful information. So if you like this, check out my YouTube, check out DominicSessa.com, and check out my newsletter if you want to get this delivered to your mailbox.